What's up, everybody? I want to tell you about the best investment I have ever made in off-grid living. The Dometic CF-50 fridge. So this bad boy has absolutely been the best investment I've made, and it was kind of expensive. It was about $600, but I've just saved so much money with it already. I'm able to have healthy foods with me all the time. If I eat out, I can save leftovers and eat them later. It's 12 volt, 24 volt, and 120. It's got this, it came with this 120 volt plug on it, and it came with the 12 and 24 volt one, which I just have plugged in right here, just like this. It's fused, so it's all safe. Some of the safety features are, let's see if I can get this guy to zoom. They are, come on, almost there. There we go. So it has 3 different settings, which you can access from here. You press set, and then you go to this one. There's low, medium, and high. And what those do is that's an automatic shutoff at certain voltage. So this top 2 columns is the 12 volt. And if you set it to low, then it will automatically shut off at 12.1 volts, or medium 11.4, or high 11.8. And then down here is the volts where it will automatically turn back on. So if you set it on high, it only goes down to 11.8, which is enough to start your engine with a starting battery, and it'll only turn back on at 12.6 when the battery is fully charged. So you can plug this thing into your starting battery on your car if you don't have an auxiliary battery like I do. Say you're just going camping over the weekend or something. So it's a really good setup for that, and it's really great for the one I have because it can get nice and low. 10.1, it's never gotten that low. That's actually much lower than you'd want to safely take it, but it's never gotten that low. I leave it running 24/7, and at night my battery only goes down to about I think the lowest it got was 11.8, which is pretty low, but it's within the safe range. So I'm going to show you the inside of this thing real quick. This lid is you can switch directions on it. You can place it any way you want. But this is the size of it. Basically, to give you reference, I've got a standard orange juice, orange, pineapple, banana, because it's much better than plain orange juice container in here. So this is how big it is, and this separator is removable, and you can actually pull this whole thing out, which is really hard to do with one hand, but that pulls out. And it's got all this, and I gotta tell you real quick, Will Burson, the Van Dwellen channel, also has a review on this fridge, and he did an experiment with it. He uses his as a freezer. I use mine as a fridge. It's got fully selectable temperature here. You can select how cold you want it, and it stays pretty consistent. But he did an experiment where he uses his as a freezer. So he put a cup with ice in this one, and a cup with ice in this side, and he found out that this side stays much cooler. So you can use this side as a freezer and this side as a fridge, but that doesn't leave a whole lot of room to use the size as a fridge for me, and I mostly am concerned with using it as a refrigerator. You can see the orange juice. If you fold the tab, it'll fit, but otherwise there's just not much room on this side. So make sure you check out his experiment to hear more information about that. Check out his channel. I'll leave a link in the description. Let's see, what else can I tell you about this thing? It does have a light on it, which is very handy at night. It turns off when you close the lid. The seal on it is not the greatest. It's kind of a thin thing, but I found it to be extremely efficient. It runs all the time, or it's plugged in all the time. It doesn't run all the time. It actually is hardly ever on. But let me show you where's that page at? The amps that it uses. So this is a CF-50 here in the red. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay, we're going manual zoom. Let's see if we can get it. Looks like that's as good as it's gonna get. So it's 49 liters, and at 12 volts DC it uses 7 amps, and 24 it uses 3, and 120 it uses 1.3 to 0.07. But the deal with running it at 120 is, with my setup, I have to run my power inverter, which also uses electricity. So I think it's most efficient to run at 12 volt. And like I said, it's not running all the time. It barely ever runs, and when it does, it's super quiet. You can't hear it, and it's not an annoying tone at all. It's actually kind of a pleasant, mellow tone. So it's not an issue at all with noise. So let's see, there's one more safety feature I should tell you about it. The thing is fused, and it has an emergency override for the fuse. So if you're diabetic or something and you have to keep your insulin cool, and this is like an ultimate safety measure for that. So it might be a good thing to have for that. And there's a fuse on the 120 too. It's got all the safety measures. The manual is pretty easy to understand. It's got a lot of information in here, and it did come with these handles, which I can't find. I think I must have gotten rid of them, but they stick out quite a ways. But it's a really good anchor point to tie the thing down to something. But it hasn't. It's pretty heavy, so it hasn't moved around on me at all. That's basically it, guys. I highly recommend this thing. There's a link to the description to it on Amazon. Make sure you check this thing out. I absolutely highly recommend this thing. It's just been amazing. Hey, Howie, how do you like this fridge?
I love it. Hands down the best thing I bought for my van after my compost toilet.
Hell yeah, he's got one too. So right on, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Peace.